Cancer, welcome to your intimate tarot reading and energy read that's good for the next several months. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. Now, if you are new to the channel and you'd like to know why I read intimate tarot, specifically sexual energy, it will be listed in the description box for you. And there's a good chance you might be new or you've never been exposed to this kind of energy read before. The last time, these are technically considered bonus videos, so I don't rotate them too often, about every 3 months or so. And since the last time I've did these, Sassy fam's had a little growth spurt. So having said that, okay, just as I've been telling folks ahead of time, if you identify as someone who is kind of sensitive towards sexual topics, sexual discussion, sexual expression, that kind of thing, this may not be the energy read for you. I understand, no offense taken, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks when we resume our normal schedule, and I believe those will be the Celtic Cross readings, okay? I myself, personally, I do understand that sexual energy is part of who we are as individuals and thus has the chance to affect our relationships. In that premise, that's why I read sexual energy. That's the long and short of it, you know? So if you value that kind of energy and you understand how it affects you as an individual, thus your relationships, this will be a good read for you. At least I hope so. The whole idea behind any energy read, essentially, is the more you know. And that is a fundamental principle, yes? Real tarot, real life, real energy too, yes? Okay. And I'll have you know, I am reading out of order. You're actually the first one to read for the water signs this week. And I was like, let's switch it up. Poor Cancer. They always hear me talking about food and how I'm hungry, because I typically film yours towards the later afternoon. So I was like, let's do Cancer first, okay? What's going on, please? Show me that Cancerian sexual energy. We're going to look at the next several months. Show me that Cancerian sexual energy. What's going on, please, for Cancer? Show me. Show me that Cancerian sexual energy, please. What's going on? Show me, Cancer. We're going to start with the recent past. We're not going to stay here too long. Neither do you. No. Seven of Cups, which is not, you know, unusual for you. That's a fairly common energetic card for the Cancerian collective. At least it is for mine. And the Seven of Cups in the recent past, you know, you had a feeling, all right, sexually speaking, that you had options. They're kind of soft. They're a little fuzzy. You know, which cup and or sexual experience am I gravitating towards? Again, this is sexual energy. Will I see fire elements? Yes. Water elements? Yes. Earthbound elements? You bet. But we put a layer of the sexual energy on top of that, okay? And if you're new to this, just keep going with it, all right? So in the recent past, Seven of Cups, you had an idea here that your sexual energy could be let out to play, that it had something to pursue. Let's check out your current day energy. King of Pentacles, lovely, nice, right? King of Pentacles, we love that. That is great sexual energy. It really is. The King and Queen of Pentacles energy says, I know myself. It is very self-claiming. So we must understand that King and Queen of Pentacles energy in traditional tarot, self-care, self-regulation, stability, appreciation of one's physical space. That means our sexual energy. That means being comfortable with our sexual energy. The King and Queen of Pentacles say, I know it works for me. These are very sensual people. So they may not be the most verbally expressive, but they are more capable of demonstrating themselves physically, okay? What you're telling me is that you know yourself, all right? You know what makes you tick, sexually speaking, what you can touch, taste, hear, want to experience, that kind of thing. It's always good energy. I love that. Crossing, Nine of Cups. Okay. It's sideways. All right, we're going to look into that a little bit, but it's kind of a reflection of where you were, your sense of self-pleasure. So Nine of Cups, that is very individual energy. All right, when we get the positive nines, this is a sense of knowing thyself internally on the emotional level. You know, Cancer. The Cancer I'm looking at says, I know what pleases me emotionally and sexually. Again, your energy is just kind of backing it up. It's a little bit on the sideways, so it may not be too exploratory right now. Okay, but seeing that you came from the Seven of Cups, all right, that's fine. Okay, who is surrounding you? Strength could literally be Leo, does not have to be. Someone who is kind of strong-willed, prideful, I don't know. And it also, again, could just be literally be Leo. Their energy towards you, Five of Wands. Well, we don't want that. we don't want this. No. We don't want this in our sexual energy, and that's their sexual energy towards you. It's a little frustrated, combative, A little pushy-offy. We're going to see why. We're going to see why. We'll look into it because yours is lovely and it's fluid. And it would very much like to express itself. Very much so. So I can already tell the Cancer I'm looking at, your sexual energy is in line with your emotional energy, which is good. Okay, for the next several months, we have the Star, the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man. You have an idealized version of your sexual energy somewhere in there with you, with the Star. It wouldn't be there otherwise. You have a very strong sense of desires and hopes and drives that are actually very specific and internalized to you. The Sun is easy. In sexual energy, the Sun is easy. It really is. Anybody can kind of receive that warm gratification. The Star says this is more personalized to me. And it radiates a much stronger internal energy. Okay. So I'm seeing in you a very strong pull, a very strong desire. Okay. The King of Pentacles knows what he wants. The Nine of Cups says, I know what I want. I know what pleases me. Emotionally, sexually, and otherwise. So you have a strong imprint within you, Cancer, that says, this is what I like. This is what I would like to see extended to me. This is how I'd like to express myself, and this is what I want to receive back. You really want to mirror that energy with somebody on a star level, okay, in terms of your ultimate wish fulfillment, sexual pleasure, emotional pleasure, the whole gambit, okay? Now you're also showing me Eight of Cups, Hanged Man. There is emotional detachment here from something or someone with the Hanged Man. That tells me there's a suspension of emotional and or sexual activity. Most likely a combination of the two. We shall see why. Okay? Let's keep going. I have an idea why. We'll see. Strengths, Eight of Wands, yes. Good. So, you're not just about the action. You can communicate too. You can get your flirt on through communication. Eight of Wands, I know how to talk in that way. So good. Okay? You've got the physical energy here that suggests it knows itself. It's very sensual. Okay? And the Eight of Wands is literally under your strengths and communication. I'm looking at a Cancer, you know how to flirt. I like it. You know how to flirt. You know how to carry on a conversation, right? It's fluid, it's easy, and now's a good time. In Libra season, oh, that natural ease of charm and wit and things that just kind of come to us very quickly in terms of expression. You know, and your energy's light, and it can be playful, flirtatious, just your communication's smooth, it's fluid, it's on point, you know how to flirt. Of course you do. Obstacles, death. First, I'm obligated to point out it's a power card. And when a power card shows up in obstacles, it can literally be that sign. So for some of you, you perceive your person, it could literally be a Scorpio, as a potential obstacle or something not happening. Okay, so let's take the sign off the table. Something's over. It has the potential to be over as it relates to sexual energy. Moving forward. Queen of Pentacles, goodness me. You still remain you. That's lovely, consistent energy. I'm very pleased for you in this respect. I am. This does not deter you. It does not change who you are. At the end of the day, principally speaking, you are still a Cancer who's very much in touch with who they are, what they're about, what their sexual needs are, what their emotional needs are, because your water is here too, and how those two are related. Okay, this is again an excellent example of why I read intimate tarot, so that people can see how their sexuality is linked to their emotions. Okay, that's the difference between someone who's bringing their A game and someone who's just giving you a bunch of bullshit. That's all sexual flirtation. Okay, so I'm now looking at a very solid Cancer. When you are in tune emotionally with yourself, you are very physical, you're very competent, you know what you like, you know what you're about. And you really are wanting to reflect the best of your energies onto someone who's more like you. Okay, now I do have someone around you that is telling me that there's frustration within their sexual energy towards you. And as a result, something doesn't seem to be cooking. You have the tools. Your energy is on point. And how it's expressing itself to someone else is not clicking. I don't know why. I want to see why. And if that's going to change or what's going on here. Okay, so let's take a look at it. I like how your natural charm is there with that Eight of Wands and your sexual strengths. I love that. That's so you. Okay, so let's take a look at the Seven of Cups. Of course, you'll recognize, for those who've been around, big red. This is the tarot deck of sexual magic, respectively. I tend to only really use it for intimate tarot, but sometimes it makes an appearance. in the general reading. Show me that Seven of Cups, please. Show me that Seven of Cups, please. I like how ultimately you remain you. I like that. Your current sexual energy, okay, King of Pentacles. Your closing energy is Queen of Pentacles. So regardless of what I see, you are still you. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Cancerian. Sexual energy. Show me that Seven of Cups. Show me that Seven of Cups. Show me that Seven of Cups. What's going on? Show me that Seven of Cups, please. What's going on? Scorpio's been popping up in your readings more and more lately. Now, again, it doesn't have to be the sign, but I find it intriguing when I get consistency like that. Seven of Cups. Page of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Fascinating. Fascinating. You're already showing me consistency. It's not a consistency you particularly care for, but it is here. Let's see one more. Two of Pentacles. Confusion. I'm going to go ahead and put that back because it's already kind of evident. So I have here a Page of Pentacles with the Hanged Man. Your sexual energy in the recent past was very lightly opening up. It's like a flower bud that's very tight. And for some reason, the petals started to come loose a little bit. Okay? So I don't know what was provoking that, but not much came from it, the Hanged Man. It's kind of like you felt it within you that your sexual energy could be explored, but it wasn't. Okay? Now, is this in the vague tarot sense of, or is it reacting to someone specifically? I don't know. Perhaps it's a lack of reaction to someone else. You had the potential to open up sexually and or emotionally to someone, but it doesn't happen. The Hanged Man, which I see is a continuation through the fall for you. Okay? All right, so we already have some consistency. It's like I know I could make an investment here. It's either a cup you knew was an option to you, but it didn't happen, or it's somebody that's a pre-existing cup with you that for some reason is suspended, both sexually as well as emotionally. We'll see. That's a lot of suspended activity. And for a Cancer who is this sensual and who is this kind of earthy, it's kind of coming up under a conflict that you're handling very well. Okay, but it's already not matching who you are. Your sexual energy is actually quite strong and founded and grounded, stable. Again, you know yourself very well physically. You might be a very physically oriented Cancer, and that you have very strong belief systems regarding your physical body as well, because you pulled up two major Earths. So you might be someone who has a lot of discipline in your physical body as well. Okay, but let's keep going. Some of that King of Pentacles. So I can see your potential is actually quite strong for a loving, sexually active relationship. But for some reason, it's not that it wasn't an option. It's just whatever that option is to you was suspended. Nothing's happening. Interesting. Now that could be by choice. But given the strength of your particular energy here, it's more like, because it tells me that you're competent in that way, that you understand yourself sexually, okay? It tells me that an energy wasn't opening itself towards you. Like I said, it's like your petals were opening up or trying to open up towards another person's energy. It would like to, but it didn't. Show me this King of Pentacles, please. Show me this King of Pentacles, please, for Cancer's current sexual energy. Show me. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. You might have some very heavy earth in your chart. The High Priestess, intuitive you are. Who else had that combination? Well, close to it. Very close to it. Very close to it. Highly intuitive you are. Not a surprise, honey. You're Cancer. I mean, hello. You really do move through your body on an intuitive level. Okay? You listen to yourself, sexually speaking. And also, therefore, any potential partner you have, you listen to their particular body and rhythms, and you honor that and the desires. Again, you have a very strong inclination that you're not Cancer. This is why I'm liking your energy. You have this strong idea that not just anything can satisfy me. Yes, indeed. Not just anything can satisfy you. Again, you have very strong parameters surrounding your sexual energy. It's not vague at all. You're highly intuitive and you move through your body. Okay, that's the Cancer I'm looking at today. That's why I'm saying this is so odd to me. Okay, for someone who has such a strong definition of who they are sexually and emotionally, why was it not being expressed with somebody? There's a cup here that you're either used to and they kind of shut down on you in that way, or the person whom you would like to share this kind of energy with doesn't make themselves available to you, because yours isn't vague at all. Your energy suggests to me it's actually very comfortable with itself sexually. Bravo. Good on you, I say. The more you know, yes? And that's just it. The Cancer I know, I'm looking at, says, I know this. I know how to move my physical and sexual energy through intuition. I know what's right for me. I don't have to really speak it. Okay? It's fascinating. And then therefore, that would benefit the other person too. That means you would listen in respect to their body and their particular rhythms and their sexual desires. Again, it's very personalized energy to you. It's not just anything will make you happy. Fascinating. 6 of Wands. Oh, I know you know how to get your flirt on, hey? I know you know how to get your flirt on. It's so intuitive to you. Look at that. Your sense of fire is so intuitive to you. Your sexuality, your fire, who you are as a person is 100% on point. It's very beautiful. It knows itself and it has a certain ease, a certain charm. It's like you know how to tune. That's the Cancer I'm looking at. You know how to tune. You not just tune yourself, but tune to whomever it is that you speak to, because I can tell that communication as well as your physical sexual energy are both points of pride for you. If not points of pride, then just innately skilled to you. It's an innate skill for you. You know how to tune your person, don't you? You know how to tune your person, whomever they are. It doesn't have to be this person. I'm just saying in the general sense. When you tune into somebody, you pick up on their rhythms. You figure out what to say, how to say it. You have a certain speed, a certain charm, a certain level of experience. It's like, man, look at you go. You must be one of... You must be very charming to whomever it is you speak to. You make them laugh. You make them laugh. You do. Whomever that is. It's just a natural skill. I don't know that I'm tying it to anyone specifically. I just know that this Cancer, when they engage with somebody in that way, they make their person laugh and they feel light. And it makes you feel good and confident and light too. It's really nice. It's beautiful energy, honey. This is really nice. Show me that 9 of Cups crossing. Show me that 9 of Cups crossing, please. I really like your energy, honey. It's so fluid and it's on its feet. It's adaptable. But again, it's working within the parameters of you and your energy because you know yourself so well sexually. Beautiful skill. Beautiful skill. 9 of Cups on the sideways. Show me. Show me this 9 of Cups crossing. Show me this 9 of Cups crossing, please. Show me this 9 of Cups crossing, please, for Cancer. Your sense of self-regulation and pleasure principles. Let's take a look at that. King of Wands. Oh my, you are packing some heat, honey. King of Pentacles here twice. I'm sorry. King and Queen of Pentacles combination twice. King of Wands. Again, just in case. Actually, you're showing me a lot of dominant energy. So, you might have some really strong fixed signs in your chart. I'm talking prominent Taurus, prominent Leo, and prominent Scorpio. You are showing me a lot of dominant energy here. It's really good. I mean, not that the fixed signs are the best. What I'm saying is that, again, it's just reinforcing the principles of strong lines in your energy. I don't remember who I explained this to the other day, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself. I'm kind of known for that. And if you've been around the channel, you know it. So often in tarot, how I see things, okay, as they map out is like a square or a rectangle, something that has solid, sharp lines that I can see strong definition or quadrants in. And now sometimes those lines are terribly, terribly faint. And that's when it gets really vague and non-specific, and it's very subject to change. The sharper the lines are in somebody's energy, the more I can say with confidence that something is true. And you're showing me a great deal of competence as well as confidence. It's not arrogant at all. It really is coming from a place of knowing thyself, thy drives. Your energy is incredibly strong. Okay, it's to the point where it's like not just anybody can suit you, sexually or otherwise. Taurus had a fantastic one too. So again, if you have strong Taurus, I keep saying this more and more lately, don't I? Yeah, there you go. But it's true. It's true though. You know, if you have some strong Taurus in your chart, you might want to check theirs out because they had a fantastic read. I was so pleased with it. And yours has this massive energetic potential, but it's coming across strongly as matching. Because not just anyone can suit you. I'm sorry, I keep getting that. Not just anyone can suit you. Not just anyone can suit you. And that's why you're showing me in your sexual energy a star, as opposed to, say, the sun. Might I see the sun? Yes. But what I'm saying is such a sharply defined Cancerian sexual energy. It's like not just anyone can match you, right? So some of you over here, this kind of where your beautiful flower over here is, your petals are fluttering like this, and it's like either someone won't give you the energy, okay, to the level that you're used to, or they're just not responding to your attempts. I don't know why, honey. You look gorgeous. I'd be a fool to pass that up. oh, cross watchers. Okay, back off. It's like, what are you calling me, Christina? No. Take what resonates, leave it does not, reverse energy as it applies. That's it. That's the general rule to tarot, yeah? Right now I'm focusing on you, Cancer, and honey, your energy is gorgeous. Let's keep going, yes? Oh, I'm so glad we started with yours today. Lovely. Delicious, yes? Honey, let me tell you something. When I say your energy is delicious, and I say that a couple times, but rarely, I promise you, it's like getting a handshake from me, spiritually speaking, because it's like, damn, honey. Congratulations to you. That is gorgeous. Your energy is delicious. Now, show me strength, please, as the one who is surrounding. Again, might be Leo, does not have to be, but someone who has a strong sense of will, tenacity, leadership, pride, possibly. It depends on how they use their strength. I have to point this out all the time. All cards in tarot, like all signs in the zodiac, have pros, thus they have cons. Strength can be used for good, and strength could be used for the not so good. Okay? It can help or it can hinder. Like all energy, really. Show me strength, please. Show me strength, please. Show me strength, please. Show me strength, please, for the person surrounding. Show me strength, please, for the person surrounding. Show me strength, please, for the person surrounding. Come on, you. Yes. 5 of Wands twice. I was supposed to see that. Combative, yes. Sexual frustration. It's a negative display of fire. 5 of Wands is. It's necessary. We all experience it. It's inevitable. Are you alive? Then yes, you're going to experience the 5 of Wands. You can experience it within yourself, but this most likely is outside of you. Especially since they're showing it. Okay, what's going on? Let's get cracking. The Hierophant, again, Taurian energy. Taurus, Leo, does not have to be. Queen of Wands. Wow. The Chariot, reflecting it back on you. This person is showing me some exceedingly strong-willed energy. Like, heavy, strong-willed energy. Whoa. Wasn't quite sure what to expect. They're packing some serious heat now. And also, more to the point, water. Chariot, your card. Queen of Wands, someone who is fiery, creative, hot, strong, passionate. This person also has a great deal of strength of will. So you're not just showing me dominance there, too. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my, yes. Oh my, yes. They have strong sexual energy, too. It's as sharply defined as yours. It's as sharply defined as yours, if not more so. I'm sorry. But it's not a competition. I've already went on and on about yours is glorious. It's absolutely glorious. It's your energy is delicious, but this person also has a great deal of strong will, not to mention dominant attributes. even if this person is neither Leo, Taurus, or Cancer, it's like this person's not fucking around. Like their energy, they see their sexual energy as deeply spiritual, and it's a place of pride for them. Okay? So I myself, I kind of understand this because one of Scorpio's things is that we tie our sexuality back to the spiritual realm. Okay? We may not know it. It might be an unconscious thing for a lot of Scorpios, but innately, one of our MO patterns is to relate spirituality and sexuality as one and the same, and it kind of comes across as that energy. But this is it's really strong. It's really strong. They're saying I have the fire. I'm hot. They might be physically attractive, yes. They might have that kind of long... By the way, one of the reasons I use this deck for the Tarot of Sexual Magic is that I can see sometimes physical attributes. Like for years, going back to you, I saw somebody who was very physically inclined. So there's a good chance that you exercise your body a great deal, or you take a great deal of pride in your own sort of physical strength, capabilities, abilities, or your own physical appearance. This person is likewise, but it comes from a place of fire. So this person... Here's some attributes here. They might have that kind of long, brown, flowy hair, good dresser, someone who has like magnificent breasts or beautiful ass, that kind of thing. And they kind of have that showy energy. But kind of like that, and in a way that's comfortable and seductive. Okay, in their energy it says, I'm well acquainted with this about myself, but guess what, buddy? Hierophant. I know that. Their energy is like, I know this. It kind of comes like, I know this about myself. Thank you. And it's one of their principles of something that they stand by in terms of commitment to the self, and their energy, their sexual energy. It comes in quite strong. And also the Chariot, their love vehicle, is very strong. So in other words, they have some very strong feeling towards you. All together, all put together. This energy has a very strong sense of commitment to thyself. I have strong passion, but I'm careful with it because it means a lot to me. My sexual energy does. P.S. My heart is along for the ride. Okay? Dang, Gina. Strong-willed this person is. They have, what I'm going to go ahead and take a guess, is a very strong sex drive, but they have a lot of rules surrounding that as well. So that might explain this guy. Let's take a look. Their Five of Wands energy. Their personality display is huge. Okay? But their energy towards you is Five of Wands. Combative, don't engage, something like that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm very curious now. I'm terribly curious. It's terribly curious. Show me that Five of Wands, please. Show me that Five of Wands, please. Show me the fight and or frustration. It could simply be sexual frustration towards you as well. Five of Wands classically is in sexual energy. Sexual frustration. Show me that Five of Wands, please. Show me that Five of Wands, please. Show me that Five of Wands, please. Five of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. And I don't trust it. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. That's interesting. King of Cups underlying. They are resisting the sexual energy towards you. I can't quite see why. Okay, but it is kind of like a long-standing issue with this person. They have a very strong sexual energy towards you. And it's almost like they're showing me the Wheel of Fortune too, so I need to see where that change is coming from. It's almost like they're fearful of it, but they don't like to talk about it. It's almost like it intimidates them for someone who has such a large personality as they do. A kind of demanding, commanding, this is how I control it energy. Internally, it's kind of like a mess. It's more like they're frustrated within themselves about the feeling they have towards you. Okay. It's almost like they're fighting themselves in terms of their sexual energy towards you. Like, no, I don't. I don't have those feelings towards Cancer, and I won't. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of like they're buying time. Like it's just like it'll go away over time, and it hasn't. And that's one of the ways they lie to themselves. It's going to go away in time. It's going to go away in time. It's going to go away in time. And I do see them lying to themselves about this because it's been there for a long time. 7 of Pentacles. So it has not changed. They think it will, and it's a lie. They don't want to recognize the fact that it's a long-standing kind of sexual energy towards you, that they feel the need, a very strong need to control. Okay. And they are kind of like trying to let time do the job. Okay. Why it is you two have not come together or cannot come together, I don't know. Because as far as I can tell, you two have a very phenomenal display of mirroring energy. They have a very strong-willed personality that says control, control, control. I see that. Between the Hierophant and Strength, honey. Oh. That's willpower. The person has a lot of willpower. They also have a great deal of sexual energy. They know this. They also have a very strong heart. The Chariot. They're reflecting this energy back on you. Okay. Very strong heart. It beats hard, and it beats fast, and it's proud. And when I kind of go in there, so I would explain that double 5, that 5 of Wands I saw twice. Man, they resist that sexual energy with you a lot. This is someone who is not used to having to do that, because they know themselves so well, they're so in control of it. But when it comes to you, they feel an outstanding need to control their sexual energy. And it is kind of ironic, yes, that they lie to themselves. 5 of Swords. That it'll go away in time. Wheel of Fortune. Because it hasn't. 7 of Pentacles. That's some long-standing energy they have towards you. Some long-standing, outstanding sexual energy they've had towards you. So that's weird to me because you're both showing me then star energy. It's very personalized. I'm looking at 2 people who have very strong ideas of who they are, what they're about, and how they would like to see that kind of energy reflected back on someone. Like I said, anyone can live under the sun. Anyone can flirt. Anyone can have a nice night out. Anyone can have a one-night stand. It's much more satisfying, sexually and otherwise, to find your star. Honey, by all rights, you two should have banged and gotten married by now. Jesus. You two are highly sexually compatible. But I want to see then why. There was a little ruffle of it back here in the breeze. This person's an option. But the cup, sexually and emotionally, has been suspended. I see something trying to ruffle, like I said, your petals. To open up. Fascinating. Show me the star. I'm on the trail, honey. I'm on the trail. Let's do it. I am so psyched up for this reading. It's not even funny. This is why I love sexual energy, honey. This is why I love sexual energy. It's one of the things that help us understand our love energy or lack of it. And that's why I love it. I really should do these more often. They're so fascinating. I learn so much, and I've done this for so many years, and yet I still learn so much every time I sit down to do one. This is fascinating. Are we switching or staying? Switching. There's a little bit. I keep feeling this one. Which one is this one? I don't remember. The golden something. And this guy too. We're going to start here. Show me the star, please. Show me the star, please. So we're taking out or looking at a general overview for you for the next several months. Let's take a look. God, the restraint this person has towards you is not even funny. It's not even funny. Show me the star, please. Show me the star, please. Because by all rights, honey, you two match each other's frequencies. Very much so. And I had this talk with Taurus. In theirs, it's like when you're working with somebody down here and you're up here because their energy was way the fuck up here. Okay? You want somebody up here. The both of you are up here in terms of your energy frequencies. Not just in sex, but your strength of will, strong sense of character, definition, traits, life path, goals. Goodness me, imagine if you two got together. Whew. People's heads would be blown up left and right. Goodness me, you two could rule the world. Some of you, that Five of Wands is related to a Six of Cups. I'm obligated to report that because it caught my eye and I've already seen the Five of Wands 3 times. So the Six of Cups. This could be an outstanding friendship, someone that you've known for a very long time, and it just never came together in that way. I don't know. But for some of you, yes, you have shared memories, shared love, or you're sharing a soul bond, and it has been an unrequited soul bond. Not for lack of love, but not being able to express itself. Further proof that you both have been resisting the connection to some extent, possibly. Let's keep going. Show me the star, please. Show me the star, please. Show me the star, please. Heavy. God, all the fixed signs are here. Do I have enough dominant energy here? Seriously, I just now know, of course it's Aquarius' card. I got Leo, I got Scorpio, and Taurus, and Aquarius. Goodness me. Telling you now, it's an outstanding friendship for some of you. Friendship. Now, it doesn't have to be all that. Okay, I was explaining to Scorpio their last reading. 3 of Pentacles has the ability to start and take us in many, many directions. It could also just stay as friends. However, if it's a 6 of Cups / 3 of Pentacles thing, it's a long-standing friendship that always had the potential to be more, but perhaps wasn't. Let's keep that in mind. I just now saw that flipped out. Show me the star, please. Oh, this is fascinating. Oh, honey, I'm glad you're getting the best of my coffee energy. That's the benefit to getting the readings first thing in the morning, is that you get the best of my coffee energy. Show me the Aquarius, please. The Aquarius, for some of you, yes. You either have strong Aquarius in your chart, could be connecting to one. I don't know. The energy is so darn dominant between the two of you. It's like I said, yours is quieter. That's what's interesting to me. It's quiet but well defined. This person's energy is a little louder, but also equally defined. Other than that, you two are neck for neck. But good God, they put up a resistance to the expression of their sexual energy, convinced that time will pass and it will go away. This is a false premise, 5 of Swords, because it's been outstanding, 7 of Pentacles. Stagnation. It hasn't changed, but it hasn't developed. Fascinating. Star, Page of Swords, 4 of Swords. You are resting. Chariot, that's you. That's you, baby. For some reason, I don't know why, and this is fine, I'd rather see a 4 of Swords for you than not. Okay. In terms of your sexual energy, there is something that you are going in within relatively soon, and it's in discussion with you, the Chariot. You're going to have a little pep talk with yourself. Okay. And you're actually going to contemplate the very things I was just discussing to you in detail. Your star energy in regards to your sexual compatibility and emotional counterpart. You're going to actually start contemplating these concepts in detail soon. Very. It could be in 4 weeks, but I'm just seeing a rough timeline for fall. I don't know why you're doing it, but I trust you because you're here standing up for yourself and your intuition's on point. You're going to go within and discuss with yourself. Cancer's going to talk to Cancer. And you're going to have a little talk with you. And you're going to go within and really get in there and digest those private thoughts. Okay? And you need to. There's something in here that you need to understand, otherwise you would not be doing this. I trust you. Trust your process, always. You have a very strong process. You don't get enough credit for it. With me or even any other tarot readers, I'm very well aware of your pros. And I'm seeing a lot of them today. Okay? And I'm happy to report that. So trust the process. The star, you're going to be going within relatively soon, and I mean quiet time. This is private time. 4 swords and sexual energy means private time. It also can mean masturbation energy. It's private. Private thoughts. But more than masturbation energy here, you're going to go within and you're going to start thinking about these things. About your counterpart energy. What is best suited to you in terms of your ideal mate, someone who can reflect back on you, those same energies. It may not necessarily be this person, even though you have both of you have very strong qualities in common. That's not even a joke. You're going to start thinking about that a lot. Your love energy, who you are as a person, where it's best meant to serve. Is it under the star? Kind of like a personalized love plan for Cancer. Okay? This is going to be critical to your process over the next several weeks. Your ideal compatibility. There's something in there that you need to discover. I agree. Let's see this 8 of Cups. Emotional detachment? Possibly. Let's see. Show me the 8 of Cups, please. 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 I don't know why, but I keep getting that. You can tune this person. 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 Yes, you can. I know you are. I see your intuition at play here. You have some very strong definitions of your personality, which lends to this ability or experience with this person. But it's kind of like, but it hovers back here in the realm of potential, but not. And it's on your downline. And that's what you're going to contemplate. Some of the 8 of Cups, please. I'm fascinated. I'm absolutely Scorpios better be half as good as this. I'll tell you that right now. This is absolutely intriguing. Show me the 8 of Cups, please. Show me the 8 of Cups, please. Emotional dissonance, separation, emotionally checked out, numb. What's going on with this 8 of Cups, please, for Cancer? I'm going to need to pull from this one. Do not forget to do that. Show me that 8 of Cups, please. The Magician. You want more. The Fool. You're opening up to something. 9 of Wands. You're going to do it again, but you're going to do it differently. What's the definition of insanity, Cancer? I say it all the time. Somebody's firing off in the comments. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Christina, I've been around the channel. Thank you. I know that. Auntie Sassy, Teacher Sassy, I know the answer to that. Pick me, pick me, pick me. You are the pick me kid in class. Let's make that clear. You are. But it's cute, though. Okay. You are going to try again. But this time, you're not trying to do it from an insane point of view. The insanity. You're doing something different. I don't know what it is. I just know that instead of emotionally separating, you're going to put more of yourself into this. There's something critical about your energy right here when it relaxes and it goes quiet and you get some quiet time. And this is going to happen over a period of several weeks. When you're reflecting about that star energy and someone who better suits you, matches you, is a better mate for you, emotionally, spiritually, and sexually. All those concepts are here. Again, why I do this. And we have the Magician here with the Fool. You are opening up to trying something different. And it requires more of your emotion this time as opposed to less. This is fascinating. This is fascinating. I know you know how to tune your person. I've seen it. I know you know how to tune them. But there's something in you that says, I need to be more emotionally invested. So while you're going to try again to open up to this in a beautiful way, your sexual energy and otherwise, you're kind of changing the formula a little bit. You're tweaking it. You're tweaking the formula. And it's looking like to you, in order to kind of move this and to progress this, you're going to have to show more emotionality, not less. Okay? Because here's the thing, baby. I know you know how to tune your person. I know you do. But something's not igniting. And I can see the emotional thing is non-negotiable for this person. Their Chariot is here too. Their sexual energy and their emotional energy cannot be separated. It's like this. It is like this. And it's strong-willed and it's commanding and it says, I know that. I will not part ways with my sexuality until I know I'm in love or I know I'm safe in love with my person. Okay? Because their energy is like, I'm an old hand at this. I'm passionate, baby. Oh yeah, I'm passionate. I'm a passionate creature. I got a lot of feeling in me. And that's why, Hierophant, it has to be spiritual, right? It has to be spiritual, and I got the strength with Leo to back it up. You want the best of me? Earn it. And I don't just mean that in confrontation to you. I mean that's just how their energy is. They have very strong ideas about this. And the only time I see their energy get fragmented and confused is in their reaction sexually to you. They clamp it down hard, but it's not for the reasons that they're used to. It's not for the reasons that they're used to, Cancer. They're used to doing that clamp down energy thing because it's so strong, they feel responsible for it. Otherwise, the Hierophant wouldn't be there. Their only time I see energy fragmentation is within them is their actual sexual energy towards you that says, I gotta fight it, I have to resist it, but it's not for the reasons that they say so. They say it's just gonna go away in time. And it hasn't. And it has not. That's the only time they lie to themselves and otherwise stand up, do right, strong energy. You see what I'm saying? And I want to know where that resistance is coming from because it's been there for a long time with this person. It hasn't really grown and it hasn't left. So this whole premise of time's going to do its job and just make it go away, this is not correct. They already have ample proof to the contrary, but they don't want to see that. Okay, so perhaps they think it's just a fire thing to you, like it's just a sexual thing to you, okay? And they don't trust the emotional piece with you. I don't know. And that's where you come in right here. This is the reason why I backtracked a little bit right there. You're switching up your operation, your magician methods, your fool energy. You're going to try again to, I believe, to re-engage this energy. But you're doing a little different. You seem to understand you're supposed to evoke more emotion because this person says they're non-negotiable. They don't let their fire out to play unless they know that they are in love or that they're in some sort of emotional relationship, okay, that they can attach to. It seems to be one of their rules, okay? So I'm not saying you've been withholding your emotions for this person on purpose. What I'm saying is that it's like you're trying to find that way to connect with this person and why their energy's so tight towards you when you know it's there. I know you know it's there. I know that you know that I know that you know it's there. You want to know how I know? Because you can tune them. You know they have those strong feelings for them. You know it. And despite all your charms, and you have many, and the strength of your own sexual energy and the strength of your own personhood and sense of self, you have, it looks like, met your ideal match. And in that tuning, you know they have those feelings for you. You know you do. You know they do. But for some reason, that emotional component, you're putting it together, I believe, right back here. Another way you can engage in this, and this means being more on the emotional level, I believe. So I'm the Hanged Man here twice. Let's see if we've taken to this perspective, because the whole point, yes, intuition. I told you. I know you know. I'm supposed to pull something from this real quick. Hold on. Okay. What is this? What is it I'm supposed to see, please? What is it I'm supposed to see, please? The sun. There it is. The happiness, the warmth of your sexual energy being satisfied and gratified. It's, like I said, it's a great place to be. It's a beautiful, that's what I fucking called it. Thank you for backing me up. I appreciate that. This is the difference between reading cards and having intuition. Baby, I got both and I'm on the fucking trail. Look, here you go. Right there. That's your game plan. Yes. Oh, that's I do that when I get excited. Sorry. I also said I would stop swearing so much. So it's so, hey, it's another version, yes, flipping things off is, but it still kind of exudes my excitement, okay, without actually using the words. It's a compromise. All right, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I told you, you're switching up your game plans. You're not going to just be the wounded warrior. I'm going to try again. and be unsuccessful, all gone. No, you're switching up your modalities. There's something back here where you understood this to be true about your star, your high level of compatibility. How can we have such a strong strength of this kind of energy between us, and I can't move it forward? It's not without charm, lack of wit. I promise you, honey, it's your charm and your intuition and your ability to tune this person that keeps them in your gravitational pull. So you got part of the formula worked out, but not all of it, honey. Not all of it. You underestimate the emotional attachment this person has, the depth of their heart, which is just as large as yours. Okay, and that their energy is so tight, and because they are so very, they're sexual. They are highly sexual, but highly loyal. Okay, to their standards, their methods. Okay, whatever that is to them. They have a lot of energy packed tightly into who they are, and because they know that, they have strong rules about it. So this is an upper level energy person, just like you are. Okay. And you figure it out, you clever Cancer. You figure it out. It's right here. Opening up more, you understand the stars thing with this person. And now you're like, okay, here's the solution to the problem. This is how I make it work for me. Knight of Cups, open up the emotional expression towards this person. Correct. Increase your communications and go past the charm. Go past the wit. Go past your ability to flirt with this person and to tune them. Show real emotional expression so you can experience more joy. You will get the results you want in this method. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Taking a risk right here. You want to, by the way, otherwise the Magician would not be here. The Magician to open up more beyond this Eight of Cups that you have been feeling. So showing more, not less. You figure this out so you can give it another crack. Okay, but this time it's not without, this time the idea is different results. Okay, very good. Got it. That's what I was supposed to see. Thank you. Now let's jump on over to this Hanged Man. Are we switching or staying? We're going back to this one. Show me the Hanged Man, please. Show me the Hanged Man. Show me the Hanged Man, please. Okay. Just FYI, again, if you're dealing with Scorpio, King of Cups and Death on the split. Show me the Hanged Man, please. Show me the Hanged Man, please. Show me the Hanged Man, please. We opened up with that suspension of potential, and it is potential. You know that. Show me the Hanged Man, please. Show me that Hanged Man, please. I'm supposed to look at this one. Ace of Pentacles, yes it is. I'm supposed to show you this, I don't know why. Emphasis is on the Ace of Pentacles. It is legit. And it does have a founding possibility for longevity. I'm supposed to look at that. I typically only pull from the top pile, middle top pile, excuse me. The Hanged Man. This is, I know you have some doubts, but you're going to do it anyway. Page of Cups, it requires you opening up and being vulnerable. If you want to generate a more positive cycle, you're going to have to actively choose to get out of it, push past the fears and doubts and suspicions, okay? Some of you are really trying to struggle with what it is that you want to say because you understand this is the solution. That doesn't mean it's easy. There's a big difference between flirting, being charming, charismatic, and tuning your person and actually opening up and being emotionally vulnerable. This person needs that. You know that to some extent. And here he is in this deck, Page of Cups, struggling to say what it is that he wants to say because it's important. He wants it just right. He wants it just so. And here we have the idea of potential of a romantic union behind him, and he has this in mind, and that's why he struggles to say what it is that he wants. So many of you are going to go through a phase of doubting that expression, so you're not going to do this right away. You're trying to acclimate and you're trying to warm up to re-entering the cycle in a way that is more conducive to your goals. So you're not going to do this right away, okay? It's taking you a minute to unroll this kind of energy, but you will find your way because you know what the solution is. You do. That's what this was. That's what this is. And you are going to do it. Okay, you got to come out of the suspension, the Hanged Man. That's how you opened up the world. You've been there, you've done that. You know it doesn't work. They know it doesn't work either, but in a different way. And you got to come out of that. So we're going to end that suspension with the Hanged Man. Fuck that guy. Am I right? What good has he ever done anybody? The whole point of being the Hanged Man is to go upside down in order to gain perspective. You did, but it was over a period of time. How long? Could not say. I just know that you're learning things now and you're learning things fast. Highly intuitive you are. Some of you might be consulting tarot readers and things like that. But that's not really the point, Cancer. I see you adapting your superpower. For some reason, and I keep defaulting to this, and I apologize, but some of you are just so very, very physical. You're so very, very physical, and you have no problem disciplining that part of your life, or exercising, literally exercising for some of you that part of your life. Like I got a little bit of that with another sign. I don't remember. And but your emotional and your intuitive selves, you're used to using that, again, through your bodily form. Okay? Like, you know what's right for you intuitively. I literally see that right here with your physical energy over and over again. When it comes to your physical world, your body, your comfort, your sexual energy, your intuition does not fail. You know what's up. You know what's good for you. And you're resonating with somebody. You're tuning somebody who has that same level of energy that you do. And this is where you're used to using your intuition. In this world, it is not confusing to you at all. In your emotional world, in your emotional world, ironically, Cancer, your intuition isn't nearly as strong. Some of you have really learned to rely on your body over the years to tell you where to go, how to navigate things. On the emotional side, well, that's where you're going to start lifting some weights. Okay? That's where some of you are going to start lifting some weights. Whatever it is, your game, your typical game, not with just this person, but in general, I'm looking at a charmer. You're a charmer, honey. You're a charmer. You are. You're sexy. You know how to flirt. You know how to present your body just so. You know what works for you. Comfort, compatibility. Oh, you're a charmer, honey. You're a charmer. And this person says, up your game. They know what you can do. You kind of know what they can do. And it's like, this person says, you want me? That's what you go for. It's so again, if this doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't. This is very specific today. I like that. Actually, sometimes I don't. It's so easy to get lost in the vague world of tarot, and when you read collectively, that's going to happen. You're going to get a lot of vagueness. So this one's very sharp today. I like that. It has very high definition. I am enjoying it a great deal. If you don't know who this person is, you should. The person I'm looking at today knows who this is. They do. This person's energy is so sharply defined just as much as it is yours. And their resistance towards the sexual energy is here, and it's also just as sharp. So, but again, in that realm of possibility that you have not met them yet, I will try to do a time check. But yes, you're trying to shift that cycle out of the Hanged Man energy. You want to get rid of it. Okay? But it does require you to open up. Page of Cups. It's a struggle. It's a struggle, but you'll find your way. Again, that fantastic intuition you use in your physical world as it regards to your body and your sexual output and your not just that, honey. It's not just that. It's a way of life for you. I'm not just trying to reduce it to sex. No, no, no. You're a deep feeling Cancer. That's what's weird to me. And perhaps you're just in that space because if you are so very physical, it really is just easier for you to show as opposed to speak or show your emotion, or to more importantly, be vulnerable and open up in that way where you show more emotional expression, more emotional investment. Hey, how's your day going? How's it going? This is my day. Those kind of basic exchanges where you're saying, I'm emotionally invested in you. Please open up to me. It goes beyond charming and flirtation. So I'm not saying you're emotionally ignorant. No, 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 honey. I'm saying your intuition has come from a place of your other strengths in your life. You actually have very deep feelings. You do. But you got used to presenting them in such a way that it's not your emotions that come first. Okay, you have a lot of ability here, honey. You have a lot of ability here, and water, bless you, honey. Intuition, the loving, the generosity, that's all within you. And it's like you're having to practice that with this person, because it's like your normal game. And I don't think you're playing a game with this person. I would never accuse you of that. Not unless I saw it. I'm just saying you both have very strong energetic ideas, and how they get expressed are two different things. Okay? That's it. That's it. Otherwise you two match right here. But I'm telling you that it's like your game for this person. They're like, raise the stakes. They need more of a sink. They need more of a hook. They need more of that thing to engage with you on the emotional level. That seems to be the only real barrier here. But you figure this out. You figure this out. That's the emphasis here. Beautiful. 8 of Wands in your communication. Communication is your sexual strength. No shit. As I've seen that. It is. It's just what I'm asking you to do, or what the advice to you is to take it out of the realm of quick thinking, quick flirtation, natural communications that happen super fast, to a more deeper level. Do what you already do, but bring it from here. Show the emotional investment, honey. And you got it. And you fucking got it, honey. It's game over. It's game over. If you can dial that in, if you can Rubik's Cube that shit, it's game over. You will have dialed this in. And I'm telling you, whatever it is you're used to, this person's like, been there, done that. How are you different? They know you're different. They know you're different. Why do you think they're so sexually frustrated with you? But still, their energy has parameters that say they're non-negotiable. And it's strong, too. You know? And yeah, some people are like that. They need to know that they have the emotional investment, that they have some sort of sense of emotional premise or emotional loyalty. And it might be that they have a marriage first concept. Sure, I can't say that's not true. The Hierophant is here. It's like, you want the best of me, put a ring on it, right? It's not quite like that. Given this person's fire, I told you this person knows who they are. That's why they're just so very careful with it. Okay. But anyway, sorry. I do get distracted. This is terribly fascinating. Oh, excuse me. 8 of Wands, let's do it. Oh, you little charmer. Which one? Yes, you are. Cancer the charmer. Snake charmer. You are. Let's see. Show me that 8 of Wands, please. Show me that 8 of Wands, please. Show me that 8 of Wands, please. Is Cancer sexual strengths? Show me that 8 of Wands, please. Yeah, you're slowly moving towards this goal and or direction. Show me the 8 of Wands, please. There it is again. That's where you meet the frustration with the 5 of Wands. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. 6 of Wands is like, you have partial results and it's pissing you off. I know. Fuck off. You have partial results, baby. That's why you're so frustrated. Yeah, I bet. I told you. Fucking told you. I'm loving this reading. This is brilliant. I fucking love this. You and Taurus are just killing it. You're just killing it. You are. You are. But again, this is, I love this. I fucking love this. This needs to go down in like the Tarot Hall of Fame for intimate tarot readings, which, as far as I know, I'm the only person who doesn't. It's a cornerstone to the channel. Now, just because you see decks like this doesn't mean somebody's reading sexual energy. But I do. But if somebody else does it, let me know. I would love to know. I've seen other people do it. But, you know. I'm just saying. If I might be so prideful. Nothing beats the original, honey. I'm just being cheeky. Like I said, I operate from the more you know. So if other people are doing it, great. Honestly, I mean that. So, Your sexual strengths are matching. The whole reading is the communication, the charm. You get mixed results. That's why you're so frustrated. That's why you're so frustrated. You got to up your ante, honey. You got to up the game. I know you know how to engage. I know you know how to tune this person. It's killing me, brah. It's killing me, sis. I know you know how. And this is where you meet your own particular frustration because you're getting mixed results. I know you know how to talk to this person. I know you know how to be charming and witty and just your thoughts are fast and you can think on your feet and you can come up with a joke real quick. You make them laugh. You know this. I see you do it. I see somebody laughing in reaction to whatever it is that you're saying. I know that you can zone in on this person. I know you can, but it needs to come from here, not up here. Or, okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying your tricks and your this is why this person makes you reflect on the star. This is why the person makes you reflect on the star, because you yourself are so terribly, terribly strong in knowing who you are as a person. And it's like you've never met someone like you before, but perhaps even more stronger, or stronger willed, I should say. That's why the normal stuff isn't the stuff you're used to, where you can kind of hook somebody in or sync that energy based on a little bit of charm, a little bit of wit, a little bit of clever insights, keeping up with the news and sharing things and snippets. And it's like, oh, did you know about this? Did you know about that? And here's an excellent joke. Insert joke here. They laughed. But the execution still isn't where you want it to be. And here it is. You're frustrated, but you also feel good at the same time because of your standard level of communication with this person. It's like it pulls you halfway there. And you can get so close to tasting that delicious Empress energy. Oh, highly sexual the Empress energy is. Not because, she's slutty. No. You must recall the Empress is the most productive card in the deck. If anyone in the great world of tarot is comfortable with their sensuality, is the Empress. Okay? It makes you feel good when you engage with this person. You glow. You really do. This is their energy also towards you. Could be both of you. Where you feel that level of sensuality and it's oozing. It's just gorgeous, right? So I know you know how to tune your person. I know you know how to charm your person. I know you know how to make your person laugh and be engaged. And they're like, oh, really? I didn't know that. And I can see all of this unfolding for you, except that part. This part. I can tell you put a great deal of your intuition into your physical world. Your emotional world, for some reason, you're either rusty with that, or you're out of practice, or that's the place where you've put the least amount of intuitive value in your world, which is not an accusation. This happens. Even for you, honey. I'm guilty of that too. I put a lot of my intuition into my pentacle world. It's actually one of the most fluid areas of my life. The emotions, though? Oh, I can play field hockey with that. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm intuitive with it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. That's why this person puts you in reflection of the star. You have that higher level energy within you. It's just for some reason you haven't had to work very hard at it. You're either a very good flirter or charmer or you name it, but this person's next level shit, man. And it's like they remind you of that. And here's the thing, they provoke you in all the best ways. They bring forth your chariot not once, but twice. So I know you have the potential to be in love with this person. And if they want that, that's something to think about. And if you don't want to be in love with this person, you need to think about that too. Because it's one of the conditions towards their physical energies that they have to have. The emotional loyalty, being in love. It's a sense of security for this person because they have such strong energy. They have a lot of rules around it too, for that very reason. Something to think about. So yes, the thing you are so good at charm, the ease pisses you off the most, because with this person, it's not sealing the deal. It's not going the extra mile. So you're like, damn it. They make me smile, I make them smile, we laugh, we have charm. What's the missing key here, Christina? What's the missing key? You already know what the missing key is, honey. It's right here. It's right here. So again, and going to obstacles, death. Again, literally, could be Scorpio that we're dealing with. I saw them several times, but there's so much dominant energy here. I can't even... It's not even funny. There is a lot of dominant energy here. A lot of strong-willed energy here. Okay, which one, please, for death? Show me death, please, for obstacles. Show me death, please, for obstacles. What's going on? Show me death, please, for obstacles. Show me death, please, for obstacles. Oh, no. No way. I was having so much fun with your reading, honey. I thought it was 30 minutes. Honest to God, Cancer. Here's me doing Hierophant. Honest to God. Let's see if he does it in this deck. I don't remember. No, he doesn't do it. But typically he's like this. I swear to God. Okay. Honor on the Girl Scouts. I really thought it was a 30-minute reading. I was enjoying it so much. I really like this one. Thank you so much. I am loving your energy today. It is brilliant. It really is fascinating. I love this so much. You know, it's like, I don't know where you are with your Chariot, honey. I do know that this person has a tendency to pull it forward in you. And that's the area you seem to least speak from, is your Chariot. So if you have hesitation about being in love with this person or allowing this person to be in love with you, that's something to think about. I'm not necessarily seeing that because I do know that you have the massive potential, the both of you, to be in love. That's here. And that's where they need you to speak from the most, is from your heart. Four of Pentacles holding back. Justice. Libra energy. Interesting. Four of Cups. As an aside, for some of you, I don't know where this is coming from. I have to report it. First of all, Libra, Scorpio energy. Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. There is something here that you're holding on to that you don't necessarily want to. It's as an aside, and I don't know what it relates to. I'm sorry, I can't see it. I can't see it directed pointing at anything. And it seems to be a separate function from this. There's something in here that you are dissatisfied with. Four of Cups is emotional disappointment. Okay. Four of Pentacles is holding on. Justice, the justification of these things and balancing them. There's something here that you have not given up. It disappoints you emotionally as well as sexually. Again, this is sexual energy. There is something here that disappoints you. I don't feel like it's this. Your two energies are very artfully entwined, actually. Spiritually, it's almost artistic. It is artful, your two's connection. It has art in it. I don't know how to explain that. It's spiritual, it's artful. It has such a high level of compatibility. You or this person might be highly artistic. I keep getting that. Fiery form over here, so it could be them, but somebody here. But you're so good with words. You are so good with words and charm. And you know this, but you're getting mixed results. Whatever it is you typically do with other people, it doesn't work with this person. Enough so that they're sexually attracted to you. Not enough to seal the deal. It's like they really remind you of your Chariot superpower, which is yours alone. Everyone can have a Chariot. It's just the Chariot energy is one of your superpowers. When you can be in love, you can be massively in love. And it's like there's no stopping you. And it's like this person reminds you of your Chariot potential. That's the hook, baby. That's the hook. For you, not for them. They already know they need that. Do you know you need that? But this, it feels, don't get me wrong. I could be seeing Libra energy. I could be seeing Scorpio energy. Absolutely. I've already seen the dominance, as we've discussed. But there's something here you're holding on to that you find dissatisfying. That you feel obligated to balance but cannot. And that's the reason why you're unhappy with it, and that's the thing that needs to end. So I don't know where it's coming from. I'm sorry, it's the first time I've seen vagueness in your reading today. It's something you feel obligated to balance, but ultimately you cannot, spiritually, sexually, or emotionally. And that's the thing that needs to end. And it's proving itself to be some sort of obstacle, whatever that is to you. You have to fill in that particular blank. I cannot. This is where it gets vague. The 4 is this holding pattern. It's long-standing, so I can't tell you what it is, but you would know. I know it makes you unhappy. 4 of Cups. It does not give you the emotional strength that you are capable of, and you... That's what I'm saying. When you're in love, you could be massively in love. And it's like you haven't spoken from that space in you from a long time. See what I'm saying? Sorry, that pulled me in a weird direction. You haven't felt the strength of your own heart in a long time. The uniqueness of it. And frankly, someone who could meet you in... It's like... Is that what that is? It's like your energy's up here, but it's been functioning down here. And that's most likely where the dissatisfaction gap is coming from. It's like you forgot how high you could go. And that person puts you in that proximity of understanding. You're so close to it. That's why you need to go within. It's like you want to be in love, but it's like that really means tipping things over, really engaging with it in that way. Anyway, I'm sorry. Death is the obstacle here. There's something here we hold on to, and we kind of have this pretext, but unrealistic, I have to say that. Unrealistic pretext that it can work or that we can continue to hold on to it. This is by choice, not by function. This is a non-functioning thing, whatever this is. And it's kept maintained out of habit or sense of obligation. But this isn't fixable. We try, but it's not realistic. And also, you don't want to. It does not utilize the best of your energy. In fact, it takes away from you. Whatever that is. If it could provoke this kind of response in you, it would have done so by now. But again, I don't know what this is. I just know that we have this flimsy... I'm sorry. I have to say this. It's an unrealistic expectation to balance something that you don't particularly care for. And no longer fulfills you. Or hasn't for a long time. But we hold on to it out of habit. Like that thing that doesn't work, but we keep it hanging around. Like, oh, I'll work on that in my own time. But you never do. And that's because you have no natural enthusiasm for it. There's no love in it. It's just disappointment. And the sense of I have to hold on to it. That's the really only outstanding obstacle here that needs to die. And die. You know what I mean? And it's an unrealistic expectation to balance something that cannot be balanced. And also you don't want to. Otherwise you wouldn't be showing me 4 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Moving forward. Moving forward, whatever that means, over the next several months. Okay. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, please. Which one? Yes. Show me this Queen of Pentacles. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, please. That was a defensive point for some of you. Sensitive point. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, please. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. Show me that Queen of Pentacles, please. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. Am I cutting or shuffling? No. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. Five of Cups, sadness, loss. Why? King of Swords in reverse. You are cutting something out and it makes you sad. Correct. You were cutting something out that makes you sad. But you also seem to understand it's the correct thing for you. Whatever that is. Most likely the thing that you understand is non-functioning and it's unrealistic, but you continue to maintain it even if it doesn't make you happy anymore. It's coming in last minute. It's separate. I don't know if it's another relationship, Cancer. I cannot say. I really don't know. It's anything that you identified as doesn't work. Okay? You've made a conclusion. And it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Does not have to be. That is Capricorn energy for some of you. It's an exit energy. Okay? Or situation. Does not have to be a person. But you know it's coming from the correct place, that same space of strength and knowing thyself. You know thyself over here too. It's moving forward. I don't know what that means. And it could take months or longer. I don't know. But it's a cycle that must close. It's under your obstacles as well. So you've identified it. And it's unrelated to whatever or whoever this is. Six of Cups, what about it? This is your person of pleasure that you've been slowly moving toward. That Six of Cups I saw earlier, this is your person whom you understand will give you the greatest amount of pleasure, not just sexually, emotionally. We've already discussed this. It's just coming up again. The Nine of Cups is a lesser representation of the star. For some of you, your person whom you've known for a long time, but perhaps never got past the Three of Pentacles, perhaps you two have a very unique relationship you've never been able to qualify or quantify, or you name it. Doesn't matter. That's the one I'm talking about today. It could be in reference to September, some critical energy exchange here in September, but also it could be months out, 6 months out from now, 9 months out from now, or possibly even 15, because this is a matching sweet mate. So 6 and 9, 15 months from now. I don't know. But I just know that that is your person. You operate here. But this is where you actually are. This person also operates from this space. Here's where you think you are. Here's where you actually are. And that's what I'm being shown today. That's the emphasis. I can tell you got used to operating from a certain method. And you got very used to engaging in your world at the physical level from an intuitive space. And it's almost like you've forgotten your primary superpower is the Chariot. You want to know how you can take it further. That's how you take it further. I don't know who this is to you, but you two operate on a very similar frequency. You know you could do more. You know you could experience more, and you know how you can take this further. And if you don't, you will soon. It's right here. So I don't know who the hell this is. But they are strong-willed and they're packing some serious energy. They know who they are. And yes, their energy is tight, but it's also magnificent. And it does seem to challenge you. But in a way that's good for you, because you know you're operating here. You have to, when you know you could be up here. This is where you naturally are. This is where you've been living. I think. Oh my God. Okay. Let's just pull something from this. I do like this. It's a nice oracle deck, unfortunately designed because it's almost impossible to shuffle. Luckily, yours truly is an experienced shuffler. So I do like the messages in these cards. However, this is utterly impractical. I am always on the lookout for an oracle deck that can better reflect new love, romantic love, and then sexual energy as well. This one's okay. I would like to see some other ones. So if you come across any oracle decks like that have more reference or stronger references, I have the romantic angels and it's nice, but I think it's limiting. I would like to see something with more in-depth messages, and this one's not bad. Like I said, it's just, I know a tarot reader didn't design it. That's for damn certain. Oh boy. Okay, power. Like I said, it's a good deck. It's just unfortunately shared. Ideal mate. Power. As we've been discussing, you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say yes or no or walk away at any time. What I'm getting from that is the actual construct of power. Yes, you do. You actually have a lot of power. Like I said, you get used to operating at a certain frequency. And you have very strong instinct, and you do have strong intuition. Okay. Emotions, are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception. Okay, in order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So there is some frustration here. Okay. In terms of seeing your higher self, you know you have the potential or could of being in love, and this person being in love with you, I believe. And the emotions here, what I'm literally getting is the words that I've been reflecting back on. Emotions are necessary. It'll take things further. But that does mean a true willingness to open up to love and to go beyond your natural charm and wit, which has served you well, very well. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yes, indeed. Okay. Anything else? A time check. There's that Scorpio energy again with the Queen of Cups. God dang it. It just keeps coming up. Scorpio season, of course, might be terribly important, which is right after Libra. So, not too long from now. Imperative timing, imperative timing. Any important timing here, please? For some of you who already saw something in September with that person. Yeah, and I'm seeing that again. Some sort of connectivity with that person here in September, as well as in 9 weeks from now. And then also for some of you, it will be in 3 days or weeks to this message. 9 days to 9 weeks from this message. I don't think so. I'm just seeing connectivity here in September of some type. Justice with the Eight of Pentacles. We have begun to work through that concept of what is justice, but again, I'm seeing, just more connectivity here in the time of Libra. We have some building structure concepts here in the time of Libra that will be critical for this connection. And so Libra season begins late September and goes into late October, which then flows into Scorpio season, as I've said. We're going to maintain a particular balance with this person, and as we do so, we continue to construct and, frankly, honey, fall in love. So if you're not wanting to fall in love, you need to think about that. Okay? It has massive potential for you. This one does. You know that. And it's the thing they need the most is what you're showing the least. But every other parts of yourself show up and are apparent for this person. In fact, they're quite strong. But yes, as you continue to engage with this person, you will fall in love with him. I'd rather you consciously do it than unconsciously do it, but that's for you to decide. Okay? I know what they need. They know what they need. You know what you need, too. I'm seeing a lot of connectivity points in Libra season. Take September out of the equation, just call it Libra season. Okay, and it's looking like it's critical for this kind of movement and or development. Show me when you go within. Soon. Very soon. You go within and contemplate that star energy we were discussing. before Sagittarius season, so that was Temperance in reverse. So before Sag season, you will go within and start doing this heavy contemplation of all these things we've been discussing, okay? Because yes, you two go well beyond sexual energy. Four Cups. And then there has been some Virgo energy here, some heavy contemplation about the very thing that also seems to be draining and or taking away from you, or is inconclusive. Sexual energy or otherwise, I don't know. It's however that you apply that to you. That has already begun, it's looking like in Virgo season, okay, in terms of the drain of your particular energy and how it's been kind of standing in that way for a long time. Little to no investment in the emotional and or sexual energy in one particular field. I don't know. You take that as it resonates. I just see you cycling out of it. Speaking of which, show me this. It's here twice. So I can't say that it's not within reason. You'll be cycling out of something that you have found continuously disappointing and doesn't serve you. Show me this, please. Death the world, death the world, death the world, death the world. Show me this, please, if we can. Knight of Pentacles, that's been a slow-going thing for some time. It's not just this energy that's prompting it. It was already headed in this direction. It was just so very, very slow you couldn't see it. And I already told you that. Between the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, time is built into this with an unhappy conclusion, yet we hold on to it. So this was a slow exit. Very slow. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, like I said, for some of you, an earth sign that you are cycling out with, possibly. I also saw air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Anything else, please? Strength in reverse. You didn't know if you had the strength to do it. It was headed in that direction for a long time, honey. Possibly also someone who lacks the strength of heart to connect with you in that way. Okay. Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Devil, Six of Cups. For some of you, you have an attachment to the Devil. Or Capricorn, I don't mean the Devil, the Devil. Some of you have an attachment to Capricorn as either the entry energy or the exiting energy. Some of you will be taking action towards your ace. Okay? And some of you, you have a pre-existing some sort of relationship value, possibly with a Capricorn. That's all I got. Alright, that's enough. I don't want to go too far into the time check, so I can get lost in those, and they're not really meant to be the primary reading. This is the primary reading. Spirit's just trying to give you as much information as it can, and I try to make sense of it as much as I can. So I hope this helped you. I'm so sorry this is so terribly long, but it was so terribly fascinating, and it was really good. Honestly, I really like this one a lot. I do. I really do. The way you two play on each other, the way you two engage, your fitness level, your intuitive level, the way you tune each other, everything's on point. Everything's on point. This is great. You have such a strong sense of self and knowing thyself, and your energy is just gorgeous. It has so much more. It has so much more potential to be resourced and to tap and to experience so much more. And I think you want to live up to that. I do. I really do. And I want you to. But that's something you'll be figuring out relatively soon. Cancer, you put in the comments as you see fit. So glad I got to do yours first today, yeah? Oh, makes me think Pisces and Scorpio isn't going to be half as good. Don't tell them I said that. All right. Cancer, honey, speaking of Pisces, I think I'm doing theirs next. All right, Cancer, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.